In 2 days, we're going to be hundreds of miles away from here visiting Joshua Tree National Park for the very first time. And as I think about it, my hands are just kind of sweaty, and I'll tell you why. Back when I was a kid, I saw a photo of a hardcore climber on the tall, scary boulder problem known as the White Rastafarian. And that image has stuck with me. I'd love to think that I could climb that thing, but I know that that boulder has a reputation. It has broken legs and it has shattered spines. And there's this big blob of rock right in the middle of the landing zone, right where you wouldn't want it to be. And if you fall off, you're going to land on that thing and get seriously injured. I know that about 10 years ago, that blob of rock was moved out of the way, but then apparently out of the notion that a person was missing out on the full experience if there wasn't the blob of rock on which to break a leg or shatter your spine, it was moved right back into the landing zone. So there it is today, and I know what's going to happen. We're going to get to Joshua Tree, and probably early in the morning when the temps are best, I'm going to go out there and I'm going to size up the line and I'm going to make a judgment call. And I'm going to decide either to go for it or I'm going to decide that it just doesn't make any sense for me to take that chance. And I think that moments like this, moments now in the present, are really interesting when something significant might happen, but it might not. And in a week's time, will I be back here at my desk reflecting fondly on the victory? Or will I be back here at my desk saying to myself, you know what, Rob, the sound judgment, the prudent judgment was not to have gone for it? Or is it possible that I will be lying in a hospital bed someplace reflecting on my poor decision? So I don't know what's going to happen, and I think that moments like this are just kind of intriguing, like when you don't know what the future's going to bring. I guess I'd say I'd love to be one of those tough guys who doesn't even think about it, much less brood about it, and doesn't lose a wink of sleep over it, who just shows up to the climb, calm, cool, collected, confident, does his thing, and just goes, yeah, no big deal. But I'm not that guy. I know myself well enough to know I'm going to think a lot about it. I'm going to be brooding constantly about it. I'm going to brood through the night about it, and the night before, probably not going to get a wink of sleep. What's going to happen? I just don't know. I would love to think that years down the road, I will be reflecting on how I did it, and I will be saying something like, young woman, young man, I myself have been to Joshua Tree and have climbed the White Rastafarian. Though note that I did not do it when I was young and limber. Oh no, I did it when I was 55 years of age, after I had started receiving my senior discount at Safeway grocery store. But the memory of it persists with me to the present day. Will that happen or something else? I have no idea. I could just go out there and get freaked out and turn around. This much I do know. If I commit to doing it, I gotta be in 100%, and there cannot be any such thing as falling off. That would be totally catastrophic. So, my hands will sweat a lot between now and then, and we'll see what happens.